Okay, so this is been a pretty intense past few battles here at Rory. So feeling good. Thought I'd do another audio commentary on this one. Past two battles, I have dumped everything. Past three battles, really, I have dumped everything into this sector here. Um, you can see I don't own much past this railroad. This railroad completely severs the map. It's elevated, so anybody that tries to cross over it comes into line of sight of a very large portion of the map. So very deadly and dangerous to cross, which makes it pretty difficult to get over there if you're not already on that side. So since we've got a foothold over here, we've been hold on to it pretty staunchly and desperately trying to get to Tilly here because the other entry to Tilly through Bayou, which is also a difficult exit to secure, is also pretty much a dead end. The setup in Tilly, when you would enter from Bayou, basically is an island, and it's very, very difficult to advance through, especially against a strong player like Gallows, who this is the opponent in this GC. Um, so three battles ago, he almost wiped me off the map because we had a pretty deadly fight up here, and he scrambled pretty much every single unit on the map, and we just clashed violently, and he came out on top. I think I only had 3 units left. But the past two battles, we fared a little better. We did the same thing. We literally dumped every unit into this side and left pretty much the entire map empty, which is risky because he could just send one unit, just boop boop boop, just clean all this up. But this is so important that he doesn't have too much of a choice but to try to stop me here. So past two battles, we both have pretty much had all 15 units right here, just shooting the snot out of each other. I had full support both battles last time, so that kind of gave me the edge, and we had some good luck on the tank duels. So we were able to. I think I captured this both times, um, but I didn't have anybody that could beat him through that. Germans always win tiebreakers on speed, so he was always able to block me. So I didn't even try to send anybody through. And when they come back in, I mean, you can see what they get. I think this is a recycle. It might not have been, but when they do come in, they just get such a big chunk here that I lose a lot of my ground. I had all this down here two battles ago, but Panthers decided to drop in and they ruined all the fun. But we still got a pretty good foothold, so we're going to try to hang on to this. And I'm contemplating doing a concentrated attack and maybe securing Rhettville since he's expecting me up here. But it's tricky because if I split my forces and he lays on me up here, I'm just going to lose this and probably all those guys, and then he'll start sprawling. And we definitely don't want to lose this here. This is the key to Bayou, is being able to recycle this entry. This gives you the southwest corner of the Bayou map. I hope I'm saying that right. It gives you the whole cathedral and the Rauray VL. It's very, very important. So if I was to lose this, I'd probably get fired. So we'll see. With Panthers here, I brought one Firefly. There's lots of players that would probably scold me for that because if you got Panthers in the area, there's not much you're gonna do with a Sherman unless you can flank them. So they would probably tell me to take more Fireflies, but I found when it comes to Gold Juno's sword that attrition of the allies, Panther killers, the Fireflies, and the Achilles can be very painful if you don't manage it. So I tend to try to avoid loading up Fireflies and Achilles because if you lose a bunch, then you're going to be hurting. You're going to have battle groups that the enemy basically knows they can roll with Panthers. I think I lost 4 Fireflies in the past 4 or 5 battles, so that's just not acceptable. Very good chance I'm going to lose another one here, but we'll see how it goes. So I don't do a lot of commentary on my setup, so I don't know how it's going to go. You might just see me moving lines around a lot, or I might not shut up. I just don't know. So look like to divide the forces first. We'll definitely need a gun up here. That is a very effective tactic in Gold Juno's sword. It has some of the deadliest anti-tank guns in all of close combat, which I love because it makes them very effective and useful. So it's a good thing if you have a tank that the enemy's going to want to breach hedges and try to kill. If you have a gun covering it, they usually don't spot the guns, so he'll pop out to try to kill your tank, and zoop, you can usually zap him. But unfortunately, Gallows knows that trick very well. Also, so I had to be careful as well. I really just... He is right on me here. So this is very vulnerable. This is all just... This is looking grim up here. I might have to... So, you'll have to forgive me for not having my plan worked out already, but this is usually how it goes. It's a lot of second guessing, and I think this one of the groups here has flame engineers, which I've seen 2 battles in a row here, and they can just ruin your day big time, especially on short distances like this. They'll just bring a flame team up in here and just scorch us out. So if I don't put something over here, though, he's going to kick me back out, and who knows when I'll be able to get back over here. I might have to dump everything in here again. I don't know. The road is climbing to the railroad there. That's why I couldn't see over it. This is the most ideal position. This gives me the widest look, but Gallows knows this. Gallows knows this position, so he's likely to have a mortar trained right on that. He's very good at that. He always remembers your gun positions, and he'll zero an 8 centimeter right at 200 meters on that and just annihilate your anti-tank gun. So, but if I don't have a gun up here, all he's got to do is reach with Panthers. I probably should know whether or not there's Panzer Shreks here, and I don't. That's not good intel management on my part. I want to say that one of the 901 layers is here, which would mean they had Shreks. But we're just going to assume they do. Yeah, see, this is too close. He's going to spot me. And a spotted gun is not nearly as useful. Oh boy, I don't know. See, if I can cover this, I could put a tank here, and he's going to have a hard time getting up here to kill me. But the problem is he's already... I mean, he could have an anti-tank gun right there. He usually doesn't put up forward anti-tank guns like that, but you never know against somebody like Gallows. They're confident enough to surprise you. But if we go here, he can just load this with firepower. He can bring a tanks right here and just... Maybe I could sneak one. That's a... Got a good commander on it. I think they're going to have to be the sacrificial lamb here. Past 2 battles, I had Vickers machine guns right here too to help turn back the firepower that the German infantry has, but I don't have any Vickers because, well, I only have 15 slots, so tough choices. That's not a terrible position. I can't help over here. I don't have any Piats either. The infantry anti-tank units. I'm just not liking this. I don't have any support this time either, so even if I come clear all of Bretville, he kicks me out of here. I might never come back until I come back around from Tilly, but as I said before, that could almost there's a chance that might never happen. The only other path above that is Lingavers, and that's another notorious map that's hard to. Oh, he's ready already. He's gonna be so bad at bait. If this two-story can see this position, okay, oh, this might be good. All right. Goodness. I think we're gonna have to put the Firefly up here on defense. How many Shermans do I have? 2. I think we're just gonna go half and half. A commander up here, preferably on the anti-tank gun. Get some good strong rifle teams. That's a green rifle team, and they have an even better commander. Interesting. Average team. Some firepower here. I don't have any tank defense here. I might have to give them something. 2 leader, 2 advance here. 2 rifle groups. Who gets the mortar? Probably this group. This is pitched off. That's good. I could put some teams here, but without any armor support, I mean, one MG42 could stop them. And he's had guns here before. Tough cause. I could really use another team up here. I need a green rifle group up there. Yeah, maybe we'll put the platoon commander there. This is dangerous. If I was Gallows, I might have a Panthers wreck right there, especially because he knows I've been loading up tanks here. But might be able to hide from it with a steep. Oh, that's good. That's nice. But I might need a team right there. Maybe we'll. If he sets up to stop me here, and he could tell that I pushed for this last battle. This could just be all for nothing. If he loads up down here, he can wipe this group out. This is a pretty risky setup I'm doing on a map I probably shouldn't be taking risks on. But sometimes you gotta keep them guessing. That's the best thing. Rifle group, platoon leader. Oh, I think I'm gonna spare. Yep. I'm gonna load it up. Put it right here. He's just... Oh, strike, strike, strike. Generally, you want to place the infantry first, and then put your... Why aren't they loading that hedge? They like the shell holes better. I would disagree. I think hedges are much more survivable than shell holes. I want them in the hedge so they can... Definitely don't go up on the railroad. I just want... This would be a great position to keep this under fire, but be out of... Maybe a smaller team will feel that better. The commander right there. That's another one. They always want to go in the Rex, and I'd never ever find that the Rex offer better cover. Maybe if we just get him loaded up, he can. If he breaches a Panther or anything, a tank, a Panzer IV, right here, this guy's done for. He's only got a 37 millimeter, so he's not gonna stand up. I shouldn't have brought him at all, but it's my last 37 millimeter Daimler, and I have no excuse. Pure love of the game, wanting to keep a veteran unit, and I'll blame him. We'll blame this guy if I lose this map. Should have brought another Sherman strike. Or a Firefly. But the thing is, Fireflies have one less machine gun, so they're not really good in, you know, a position like this where they're fighting infantry. And you don't want to put them in the forward, so they stay back here as backups. I can't put him out there. There could be an anti-tank gun right here. I don't even know if it's point. There's a point to having the Firefly back there, but we're going to keep him there anyways. 2-inch mortar to help both. These guys are in trouble. But if we can clear this, and this can be safe for the Sherman can help those guys. And these poor saps. Oh boy. Oh boy. If I was Gallows, I'd put a Panther facing this way, right here. That's what I think you should do. I'm just trying to get this Sherman out of this potential death trap right here. Panther could come and breach, which would be good for this to get him, but not if the Panther's already dead. But we want these guys forward. So I'll get more. He could put a tank there, but I'm screwed. What do I do with this Panther? That's bad guy territory. If I put him behind a hedge, then he's gotta... You know what? Let's see if we can just get him breached to fire on that. Gallows is probably sleeping. Okay, so that's only a little bit of hedge we're exposed to. And I got Commander right there to spot hit. Blast the snot out of this with her. Why can't I hit that? Further away. Alright, I think that's it. Oh boy, I'm scared. I'm scared. I can look back at this video and hate myself for all the mistakes I just made. The longer I take, the more I second guess myself too. That's usually how that goes. But of course, if it goes well, I will praise all of my choices as wise, well thought out decisions, carefully laid plan. This could be ugly, especially because Gallows means business here, so I am not going to talk during the battle. You'll probably hear me crying and hollering, so we'll just let you enjoy the show without my sultry voice.
Under heavy fire.
Take cover.
Move completed.
Take cover.
position completed. In position. Move completed. Redeployed.
Jerry, take cover!
In position. Redeployed.
Got him!
Redeployed. In position.
Marcus! Unter Beschuss!
Area secured. Move completed.
Pick up your bloody weapon!
Sergeant!
Move completed.
Take cover!
In position.
Sergeant!
We're under heavy fire.
Taking fire!
Redeployed. In position. Move completed.
Pick up your bloody weapon!
In position. In position. Redeployed. In position. We're pinned down. Redeployed.
Get up, you bloody coward! Get back into it!
Move completed. Redeployed.
Don't shoot!
I
We're
surrender.
under heavy fire. We're under heavy fire. Move completed.
Get up, you bloody coward! Get back into it!